Hey, what's happening? What's happening? Good morning, good afternoon, all the things. Welcome to the Sharbi Hot Seat. My name is Lab. I'm here with my co-host, All Dolled Up. How's it going
It's going.
today?
Good morning, everyone. Super excited.
Hey, yeah, so we have three projects here with us. We've got Corrupt Fun, we've got Trump with Hat, and we've got Doug the Duck, the legend himself. And so just a quick kind of intro to what we're going to be doing here today. This is our first hot seat iteration. That's not the right word for it, but it's our first go on the hot seat. And basically the plan here is to kind of introduce you guys to some new projects that we think are cool. Nothing on here is financial advice, obviously, so do your own research and all that stuff. But just looking to get you a little bit of info and introduce these projects to some people. So that's kind of what we're doing. And yeah, that's my part, right? All
You
dolled
did
up.
great.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I just want to add really quickly the Sharbi hot seat. This is our debut, and we're gonna invite projects up, have them be our guests, let them talk about their project. But the benefit of this is that our Telegram community, after the AMA or the hot seat, will vote on one of the projects, and that project that wins that vote in our Telegram community is going to receive free volume from the Sharbi Dream Factory volume booster. So they will get that volume, use our volume booster on their project. And if the project, for any reason, instead of the volume booster, wants to use any of the other services the Sharbi Dream Factory has to offer, we will give those at a discount. So they can choose if they want to. If they don't want the volume booster, there's an option there. But we will let our Telegram community have 48 hours to vote. And then the volume will be implemented the following week when we do the next hot seat. So this will be a continuous thing. And I think we're creating a laid back space and offering and sharing the services that the Dream Factory has to offer to these awesome projects. So I'm super excited.
Yeah, right on. I would say the only thing I would add is, volume we give for Solana, and I think, all these projects today are on Solana, but the Dream Factory also provides Web3 development services, auditing services, legal services, and marketing services. So if you have a crypto project, if you're part of a project that is in need of those things, like it's the place to come to for really trusted crypto partners. And what else was I going to say?
I have one more thing. I have one more exciting thing to announce. If you are streaming or watching on X, retweet this space for us, share this space. And if you can use hashtag Sharbi Hot Seat, we're going to do a giveaway for $50 in Sharbi. So retweet the space, hashtag Sharbi Hot Seat.
Beautiful. And I think lastly, I would just say if you are part of any projects that would be interested in being a part of this, please reach out to me or All Dolled Up. You can find us on Twitter or Telegram, and we will be doing this every Monday. So yeah, let's get more cool projects involved and make things happen. And I think that's it. You got anything else before we get kicking?
No, let's go. I'm excited to hear about the projects we have.
All right. Let's get started with Corrupt Fun. How are you today, sir?
Not bad, not bad. Just enjoying this beautiful morning. Mondays, we gotta get through them.
That's right. That's right. Is that your given name, Corrupt Fun? Is that what you want us to call you? Or yeah?
Yeah, you can call us
Okay,
corrupt,
cool.
or I go by Metatron on Telegram.
Metatron. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Cool, cool.
Meta.
Sounds good, man. Well, yeah, give us the elevator pitch for what's the deal with Corrupt Fun. I'm gonna pull your website up here in a second.
Awesome.
But you can go ahead and start talking, and I'm not very efficient at the technology, but
You're fine.
I'm much better than I was a year ago, so you should be impressed.
Honestly, I am with everything the way it's been going and the onboarding, getting in here. It's nice. It's really cool. Even the little intro song, that was awesome.
Oh yeah, it's jamming.
So, ultimately, we're Corrupt Fun. We launched, it'll be 3 months ago on the 14th. Had honestly, it feels like somewhat of an overnight success, but just due to our work and being transparent and what we have going and growing, it's helped us take off and be able to build. We launched on Shibarium first, and honestly, we launched with zero utility, no use case, making zero promises, and you see that from the website for sure. Uh, we went ahead from there. We instantly, I mean, when you make a new pair, of course, you're going to have people sniping, but we didn't expect it to go as fast as it did. People were joining the Telegram fairly quick, getting involved and wanting to get engaged with the community. And instantly we said, well, I guess we found our home. And from there, we started building, taking off with anything that we could, getting some sort of utility, just working in the background, having fun, learning. That's honestly why we did this, was to learn and to be able to grow ourselves as developers and as people, and just because we love Web3. Uh, you can, we said, if we're going to bet on anybody, let's bet on ourselves. We've all been in projects, we've all had things happen, we've all went through, the rugs, the junk, the drama, all of it. And we said, yeah, if we're going to do it, let's do this ourselves, and let's bet on people that we know will actually show up. So from there, we went ahead and we launched our NFT collection, which is 100 OG NFTs. Only will ever be 100, never anymore. We created a D app to get those minted, that then plugged in and got everybody minted, and then we have it listed for resale through Mantra and NestX. Shout out Mantra. And we're really just wanted to lock in our core holders and lock in the ones who wanted to be here to build with us and help grow. And luckily, we found that community. Shortly after, we launched on Solana, about, I'd say, 3 weeks after our launch on Shibarium. My goal was always to be on Solana. I really wanted to see what was going on over there. Doxy, our main dev, loves Shibarium. Like, he is a Shibarium maxi. Been here since the launch. Can tell you the whole everything about it. Super, super solid guy. My best friend, known him for my entire life, it seems like. So we went to work building. He on the Shibarium side, myself on the Solana side, doing everything that we can to provide utility. And we saw a real a gap. We saw a lot of coins being launched, a lot of projects going that didn't have any form of utility, didn't have any form of use case, just would, get that initial pump, get that initial growth, and then kind of sputter out. So what we wanted to be able to do was give every community a chance to have utility for their token. And we went ahead and started developing out our gaming and gambling bot, which ultimately allows for any token to be onboarded on Ethereum or Solana chain. And Solana chain will be integrated this week for you to be able to use, to be able to roll dice, play blackjack, and just have a couple simple little games, all within Telegram, all hosted on the bot, which allows you to get a private key and import it just like similar, bots, similar buy bots, whatever it may be. So you get that key, you get set up, you get started, and you're able to currently tip and burn. So we wanted to also integrate to that market as well. But our main focus was the gamifying it and adding in these adding utility to these tokens in Telegram communities. So you're able to play dice games, roll 13, which is similar to blackjack in the sense that you want to get closest to 13. 55, which is a RuneScape classic. If anybody remembers that, you go and play 55. If you roll over 55, you win. If you don't, you lose. And then blackjack, which is currently being built out, 21, having a little issue with the hard and soft ace, but it's no big deal. We're figuring that out. And then Solana, just being a different beast of itself in the code, has been a little fun to work with and figure out just how everything's working over there. So we went ahead and launched our tip and burn bot at the beginning or at the end of last week to get that going for all of Shibarium and Ethereum. And with Solana being included this week, that allows you to, as many bots do, tip and burn. But our biggest thing was the percentages that a lot of these bots take. on average, you're getting up to 5% of your percent of what you're tipping or what you're raining or what you're burning taken out of that transaction and collected in your native tokens by the bots. So it goes to the bot's wallet, allowing them to then do whatever they like with your token or go wherever you like. And we just felt like it wasn't very transparent in a lot of ways. It's it can be seen if you look into it, but it's not something that everybody talks about. And us ourselves, we had burnt over 1 billion tokens, and that's 50 million. 5% of 1 billion is 50 million tokens that was being collected by another bot. So we went ahead and said, you know what, let's go ahead and integrate this market, especially for Shibarium, which needs more builders, which needs more utility 100%, and bring them on first. Be able to give it to Shibarium, be able to bring that to the communities. And we've since onboarded, Shubs, a couple other Shibarium projects that can now use the tip and burn bot in their own community and not have to pay those fees. None of our partners pay fees on our tip and burn bot. We just give that to them as a free utility, as a resource for them. And then when the gamble bot is finished, hopefully this week, you'll be able to add that on. Like I said, to our partners, we're not charging anything. But anybody else, we're going to have a model that'll be rolling out this week for pricing and everything like that, which will be very fair and undercut quite a bit on a lot of these other bots. But with that, the gamble bot also gives utility in the sense that whenever you lose, say you lose the hand, that is being sent to either the burn wallet, it can be sent to a rewards wallet, because the gamble app will have a leaderboards, so you can help your community get engaged and allow them to earn rewards through the bot as well. And then if you need marketing, you can set up a marketing wallet. If you need LP, you can set up an LP wallet. So it helps you be able to bolster your community without having to pull funds out of your own pocket or having to fundraise. It gives the community incentive to play these quick, simple games that can allow them to win up to, for us ourselves, we give up to 2.5x on CFUN, but it can be set to other earnings depending on how the community wants to dole out their house money. It's very fair. It's almost honestly too fair to where the users can win more than lose. And that's something we'll look at. Yeah.
So basically the gamble bot is something that it's like a white label kind of thing, like other projects slap their name on it more or less, or is your name still on it and it's just in their Telegram, or how does that work?
We've looked at either way. So they will be able to, they can, if they would like to, get the package where they were able to change the name to give it their own bot that makes it on brand with yourself, or it can be the Corrupt Fun host bot, which allows everything to happen in there. CFUN will always be a native token able to be used within the bot itself, and then whatever other token that community decides to allow to be used, but other than their native, will be activated as well. Okay. So it just gives them the opportunity to be able to play and have fun and have that bot integrated in.
Is the model going to be like subscription kind of thing, or one-time pay? Yeah. Or
we're looking at doing a one-time pay if you would like, which very cheap, in my opinion. And then if we do anything, if they want to do like a monthly, then we would be able to do monthly as well, and look at maybe doing a 1% of the tokens being taken and then used towards giveaway, airdrop, or anything like that. Never to be sold, never to be, make you feel weird, always being transparent about it and showing where everything is going and what's going on.
Very cool.
Definitely. Yeah. And I see you're on our website there. If you want, we do have currently our NFT holders, those first 100 are able to go into the NFT apparel tab, and they're able to list their apparel or their NFTs as apparel through us, and they earn up to 20% of the sales in CFUN every month. So every month we're taking the fiat, because we currently can't take crypto through the website. We're working on that as well. And they're able to, then we reimburse it, or we buy it into Corrupt Fund, and we send that Corrupt Fund to the merch holders, or to the NFT holders that are selling their merch and working towards, making money and making real world use cases out of their NFTs. from mugs to shirts to sweaters. We've had pictures, and we're still onboarding daily more and more of those NFTs and that collection growing. So it's super cool. We're really excited.
That's super cool.
It is.
So there would
It's
only
really
be
fun.
100. There's 100 NFTs, so each
Correct.
holder of the NFT could come in and create a hoodie and then sell and get part of the revenue from the hoodie.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
And those revenue margins are only, I say up to 20%, because we're trying to keep everything within fair pricing. We're not going to be making much profit off of these sales at all. We want to make sure that the NFT holders are getting the profit. Where we will make our profit is off of the Corrupt Fun apparel, which has logos, things like that allow us to then put any of the earnings into liquidity. That allows us to bolster our liquidity and make sure that the charts stay safe, make sure that the community always sees, we are working towards building out this vision. We have the bot currently set up to help build some marketing, to help do anything, to help do some burns, to help build a rewards pool. But mainly our marketing is coming all out of pocket and organically. We're not trying to, spend a ton of money here. We're not buying callers. We're not buying these things. We are just organically growing, naturally talking, word of mouth, and making connections and partnerships, and being in these conversations like we are today.
Right on, man. I dig it. Looks cool. Looks like you guys are building some cool things, and that's fun to see. Fun to see that you're building for the long term. So cool stuff.
Definitely.
Any other?
Just a little alpha. I'm speaking for Trump of Hat today, but but also Sharbi. But a little bit of background. Metatron and we've been talking about the bots and getting set up for Sharbi. It really makes a lot of sense, and especially as they're coming into Solana. So yeah. I would say, just on here, we probably will be expecting to have some fun with this in the near future. It's a great utility, and it fits perfectly with what we're doing. So.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that, actually. And then also on Solana, there's so many coins launched that have no utility, that need something, that don't have anything going on, especially for community engagement. And that's a big focus for us, is being able to give that to those communities and being able to capture some of that volume for ourselves, but to bring over to Shibarium as well, similar to what you guys have done with Sharbi. Just being able to, make yourself available on any chain. It's not about, I keep saying it's not about the network. We love our chains, we love our networks, but it's about the token, it's about the community, it's about what you as a whole can do and what you stand for. So yeah, we're super excited. We just offered staking for our token through Chewy Swap on Shibarium. So shout out to Jim over at Chewy Swap yesterday. And we're also working on partnerships on Solana to help build out our community and grow over there, with airdrops of future NFTs coming out here at the end of this week to beginning of next.
Right on.
Really great.
Cool, man.
I appreciate the build out of the ecosystem, right? I think it's for the whole, just the Solana piece, the Shibarium piece, and each has their niche and what maybe would suit those chains better. But anyway, kudos to you guys. Super cool.
Thank you. Really, there's a lot happening in the background, and we're excited to keep growing and building. We've made more connections than we ever expected, like with yourselves, with Sharbi, talking with K9, talking with Chewy Swap, talking with Shiba, Dream. All of these amazing projects and people have come together. Even Doug, who's another speaker in here, I would like to say, hey, we're going to beat Doug Duck right now, but I'm rooting for Doug as well, because he's been such a great asset and a great friend to our community.
Awesome. Right on. Well, thank you for jumping on. If you guys want to check out more, corruptfun.com is the webpage, or you can find them on the Twitters and the Telegrams. So thank you, sir. And let's, speaking of Doug, let's jump over to our buddy Crypto Buckets. How are you doing, sir?
Hey, how are you doing?
Man,
I'm great.
Awesome. Go ahead and take it away. Rock the mic for Doug the Duck. You guys, congrats. It's been an epic week or so for you guys.
Yeah, we're doing pretty nice. We're happy with everything. But yeah, short introduction. I'm Crypto Buckets. I have been in the space, DeFi space since 2021. I've been up and off Telegram, but yeah, I started on BSC. My first meme coin I bought was a baby Dogecoin. So yeah, I guess that's when I got to love meme coins, and I kind of stayed around. And when we saw there's a really good chance to make a good meme coin, because of crypto market was doing good, we decided to do a duck, and that's because actually there isn't many duck coins that would be so high in market cap right now. There are some, but not really that high, like for example like Pepe or the other ones, but yeah, I think we have great narrative, and I think Duck the Duck is a great meme because it has like really unique personality, and we have actually made a story around Duck. He has an origin story. So the story goes that he was abandoned from his pond. He was chilling there with his meme friends, but then they decided to leave him behind and chase meme coin glory. But that made him very sad, and he decided to pump himself up with steroids. But
You
he
want me,
took some wrong kind of steroids, and that made him a little bit retarded. So yeah, and then he decided that he wants to take over the meme coin space. And yeah, we have some awesome animations that show his story, and that also show like short clips of his life, and we are posting them all over the social media. And maybe that's now is a good time, maybe that, yeah, exactly, that you can show our origin
sorry.
video.
All right, here we go.
Quack, quack. Doug lived in a pond with his friends like a team, but they all left Doug to be famous memes. So he called Elon and he asked for a Tesla. Injected roids, pumped up and became a famous wrestler. Doug is on a quest and now he needs you to take over the meme coins and surpass his old crew. Other memes took off. This ain't no rope. Don't get wrecked, get on board with Doug. Quack, quack.
It's impossible not to smile.
That is so
impossible.
good.
Yeah. Well done. Well done. Did you animate that yourself, sir?
Well, actually, yeah, I just wanted to talk about this next. It's our great animator that we have it. We have him inside our team, so it's actually in-house designed. He actually owns an animation studio, and he has a lot of capabilities, to make stuff like that. He also helped with the website together with my other friend who is a great web developer. And you can check, actually, we've made a recent update on the website. It's up above. There, it's called Content Library if you click on it. And actually, that's I think for us it's gonna be a game changer. We all think it will be actually really good addition. And essentially, what it is a place where everybody can download clips, and they can stitch them up to a video and add some music, and then they can upload it and share all over the social media. This is a beta version still, but once the whole version is uploaded, everybody will be able to post their links and their wallet addresses, so that we can track the progress, and we will be rewarding people with the most engagement on their posts. So yeah, that's something that I think it will bring a lot of attention, because we will have, like, just imagine 100 people or even more posting Duck the Duck clips all over the internet. So that was actually a great plan, I think, that we've recently made. But yeah, we are working on stuff like that. We really try to bring some fresh ideas to the table. We try to jump on trends with our animations. For example, we've got attention from Caitlyn Jenner. We made a short animation for her, and she liked it and responded with a comment. So yeah, that was a nice hype for a little while, a few days, or yeah, I think 5 days ago. And yeah, we just we'll continue to do it. We have social media campaigns ongoing. We have social media expert helping us with our social media growth. We have a nice TikTok profile as well. We have been getting some nice amount of views. The latest one, I think, from 2 days ago got over 40K views. And
Wow.
yeah, we will just continue to do stuff like that, and we want to build a brand. I think we have a great potential there as well, because it's just so unique and simple meme, I think, and it can be used everywhere essentially. That's why we also use it in different situations. It can be used in different places, and yeah, it's so simple to use it anywhere actually. So I think we've jumped on the right narrative here. So yeah.
Cool, man. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's definitely funny. I love the animations. Like that's uh, uh, one of my favorite things. Even just like when people buy in the chat and stuff, the animations that pop up, it's pretty pretty great stuff. So really, really awesome. I don't know if I have any questions. Anyone got any questions?
The coolest part about it, is that it isn't just another version of Matt Fury's memes, right? Like it kind of goes into the storylines with it, but you created your own, right? Like it's not another Andy or another Brett or like another Pepe. Like you guys created your own and kind of brought your own world into that world a little bit, and I think it's a great narrative that obviously is catching on pretty well, and like the ability to have an animated artist, and tell the stories through animation right now is such a big thing, that it's definitely a fun project to watch. I check out every one of the videos, so it's pretty great, and I'm excited to see what you guys are doing.
Oh, nice. Yeah, thank you so much for kind words. But yeah, we will just continue and really try to make an impression all over social media, and just it only takes one set of eyes, the right set of eyes to make it pumping or something like that. But I said this many times in our community that we actually don't really care too much about the price action, because we have really higher goals, and we will just continue on everything that we have been doing till now, and I think good results will come in the future. But yeah.
Right on.
I do want to say I think that the animations are so key. I think that the animations are game changer in a space like this where there's a lot of coins being put out, a lot of different memes, and just the same still images being reused or rewashed or changed in any way. To have the animations and to be able to make them quirky and fun and quick the way that you have, it's just kudos. Like congrats, man! Like, you're really killing it.
Thank you. Yeah, it's really all because of our greatest asset, I think, in our team, Lord Umbrella. He goes by that name, and yeah, he has been really great addition to the team. And I also must say that when we've onboarded our social media guy, he has been a great help as well. And he's actually, like, I would say, like our creative director, so that we get some better ideas. And yeah, he helps us essentially with the storyline and stuff like that, and that's also been a major addition. So I think we're doing everything right, and I really think that we will make some nice success with Doug, and everybody will be happy at the end. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Cool,
go
man.
ahead and message me your animator and your social media director's names. I'd like to. They're great. They're killing it.
Yeah, for real. Awesome stuff. If you guys are not already in on Doug the Duck, you can go to dougtheduck.com and check it out. It's definitely good stuff. If for nothing else, yeah, there are many other pretty hilarious videos, so that's worth checking out. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for jumping on, and we'll be in touch some more. Lastly, let's jump over. Hero is gonna rock the mic for Trump with Hat, which is actually launching today. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. I got as close as I can to my MAGA hat. It's red. That's all I got. So I'm actually speaking for Trump with Hat. If you guys don't know me, for those that don't know me, I am a Sharbi veteran, and usually am speaking in the place of Sharbi. But today we're talking Trump with Hat, because they are one of our Boom Boom Boost projects. It's actually our second Boom Boom Boost project. And with Sharbi, what that means is that our holders on Solana, of over 300 million Sharbi, get airdrops of this project. And the Sharbi has proven we have amazing holders, and we have our DAO group, and we have great investors, and for that support, and our engagement, we get a little portion of supply that we share with this community, but it's in very small portions, so it's something that really helps, and it's kind of a way for us to give passive revenue for holders with zero tax. And Trump with Hat is our second one. It launches in about an hour and a half. Airdrops have already been done. It was a raise with WinPad, who are our official partners, and Win with Hat. And Danny from WinPad has been awesome to work with, and he's fully supporting this Trump with Hat. He's a marketer in the background, and so he's helping the devs here fully with this launch. I can go ahead and say they've already sent payment for Bird Eye trending, 4chan banners, deck screener, subreddit trending, CMC and Binance articles. They've already prepaid for their CMC listing, crypto.com trending. Like I said, the airdrops are already out. I feel like this Trump meta is really perfect timing. I believe there is a Trump rally tonight, a Vegas Trump rally tonight. So like the timing of this launch is really good. It's a great meme. There has been some Trump with Hats on Solana before, but none of them have hit CMC. So really that doesn't give this gives the validity. The first one that gets on CMC and CoinGecko are the ones that really gets that validity. And I think it's going to be a great launch. The marketing is sound. I know there's some big influencers on board. Sharbi will be, sharing it around. They did 150 SOL raise in like 2 or 3 hours, I believe. They capped out their raise, so it's a very small pre-sale raise. But because I think pre-sales had their meta a little bit back, where people were doing those $500,000 pre-sales.
And getting rugged.
Now those large pre-sales just are getting just hammered as soon as they launch, right? Like we've seen it time and time again. But this being a small pre-sale, I think it's supposed to launch at around 40 to 50K market cap. It's not going to launch at a huge market cap. So really there's not like a huge dump there at launch. And I think that given the hype around it and the current meta, it should get some good traction. And I do think this is a good lead into it with the pre-marketing. And I think check it out. It's Trump with Hat Solana. The contract is already out, so if you are looking to get in, the contract is already ready for that launch at noon. I do know they've already booked our volume booster, so the Sharbi Dream Factory volume booster will be going. There are some legit supporters behind it, so there should be some really good some really good traction here, and it should be fun. I'm excited for the launch. I know a lot of our community bought into the launch, and we'll be there supporting as well. And I think that
Epic.
might be all.
And if Trump walks out on that stage tonight with a hat on, it's
Well, I got my hat on, as you can see.
I need a pink. We probably should get a pink beanie or for each of us at this point, because there's so many times where I mean, we have some Sharbi memes with hat, and I mean, she looks pretty good with the hat. You know, it actually looks pretty
always
good.
looks good. She's always.
But I always get to, actually, as we started this, my daughter was making fun of our Sharbi intro video, and she goes, "Dad, you guys are a furry cult." I'm like, "Oh no!" Like I showed the TikTok of the Giots to my friends, and they're like, "Why is your dad in a Sharbi furry suit?" Like,
the furry thing is kind of funny though, because like my kids call it that too, but like they definitely don't have any sexual connotation to it like I do. Like, you know what I mean? Like they don't think of it like that. It's just like a thing that kids do, but like, man, I can only think of it as like
I had
weird
the same thought whenever I saw like the comments coming in on like the post for Corrupt Fun and about this space, and I was like, man, why is she looking so bad? You know, why is her looking
It's
so
really
good?
weird. There's only a few times Midjourneys wanted to boot me.
Only a few.
Nice.
You just have to be very creative in how you prompt Sharbi at times. But I mean, I could also see Sharbi having a wrestling match with Doug the Duck.
I think so
Something
too.
like that.
No doubt.
Maybe.
Are we talking like a hot oil wrestling match?
Blood wrestling. You know, we'll just see where it goes.
Didn't Howard the Duck have like a thing where he wrestled in like hot oil or something? Do you guys remember Howard the Duck, the movie? No?
Is that old or?
You're a movie buff. You're a movie buff.
That sounds familiar.
Howard the Duck. How can you not know Howard the Duck's awesome? Come on.
Is it old or it was recent?
Mighty Ducks?
It's old.
Yeah.
It's 80s. I think it's 80s.
Yeah. I wasn't born.
Somebody in the chat has to know of Howard the Duck. Please help.
Howard
He was funny. He was funny.
Yeah, there's probably some good crossover there for Doug the Duck and Howard the Duck.
There definitely is. He was kind of like a horny duck.
Yeah, similar vibe. I'm into it. Cool. Well, just to wrap things up, a couple of items. If you are on X, we are giving away $50 of Sharbi. All dolled up. What do they have to tweet? They have to share it. Is that right? I don't remember what we said.
Yes. Let's retweet the space. And then did we say Sharbi hot seat?
Oh yeah.
Sharbi's hot seat.
Retweet it and do hashtag Sharbi hot seat. Yeah.
And follow all three projects.
And follow all three projects.
Yes, follow the 3 projects we have today, and we'll pick a winner for that and announce it in our Telegram.
Yeah, and you better be following Sharbi too. I just assumed that was a given if you're here, but okay. So there's do that for a chance to win the 50. Yes. And then if you're part of these projects community, we will be posting a poll in the Sharbi Telegram right now to pick the fave, and it'll be running for 48 hours. And the winning team will receive either 100K in free volume or heavily discounted services from the Sharbi Dream Factory for dev work, auditing, legal work, or other marketing work. So yeah, that's what we got. Thank you everybody for joining us. Any closing thoughts?
I'm really excited for this. So thank you to the projects that joined today. That's what I have.
Oh, I'm very thankful for the opportunity. I appreciate you guys for inviting Corrupt Fun and all these other projects. It's honestly an honor, especially to be in here with the legends as yourself. We all know Sharbi. You guys have been around working and building for so long. It's the dedication and showing that you'll keep showing up that make Sharbi what it is. So thank you guys for showing up.
Thanks.
Thank you,
man.
thank you. Thank you, Sharbi. Thank you, Trump with Hat. Thank you, Corrupt Fund. Nice to meet you guys. I hope we talk in the future as well. And good luck to you guys.
Awesome. You
You
guys
too.
too. All right. Thank
Hey.
you, everybody. Oh, go ahead.
So
Sorry.
for me, yeah, just thanks everyone for coming. You know, it's kind of weird not being in the host seat.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you everyone. I have a feeling that all of our projects will be doing something together, you know, as we go forward. Make sure you check out the Sharbi Dream Factory, sharbidreamfactory.com. Trump with Hat launch is 1 hour and 20 minutes away, and that's going to be exciting. And Sharbi has some big burns coming today. It looks like we in our migration had promised some airdrops, but we did a vote for the community, and we're burning over $20,000 worth of Sharbi today, including a buyback and burn on Shibarium, 2% on Ethereum, and 1% on Solana. So some really good burns happening today. And yeah, it's a great celebration of this first hot seat, you know, hot seat burns. Maybe we can make a thing of that. And
like
yeah,
it.
I'm looking forward.
Okay, I like it.
Burn your buns. Something.
Burn the buns.
I like it.
And super cool that it actually was the TG community that voted for this, right? In lieu of the small airdrop, which was going to be a thank you from us just for going through the migration and having the patience. But they did vote to burn. So that's super exciting.
Yeah, really cool. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in.
Everyone.
And
thank you guys. Really
appreciate everyone for being a part of it. And we will do it again next Monday. If you know any projects that would be interested in joining us, shoot me or Dald up a message, and we will make it happen.
Are you
Thanks,
guys?
great stuff,
Are you just focusing on Solana?
I think we got over
Or is it
400 live viewers, so that's pretty awesome.
I got us at 450 right now. Not necessarily totally Solana, but the volume bot only works on Solana right now. So
yeah, it makes sense. No,
probably more inspiring for
completely.
people. So, but
It truly is.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.